Every October, schools across the UK mark Black History Month. But why does Black History Month matter in the classroom? And how can we ensure it's taught with meaning, not just as a moment? Hi everyone, I'm Natalie from My Progression, and in this video we're going to explore why Black history is essential for all students, what the UK curriculum says, and practical ways you can confidently integrate it into your teaching, not only during October, but throughout the year. This video is to support you with your curriculum, so regardless of the year group you teach in, it's here to help you teach your pupils about Black history. So we'll look at how to make Black history meaningful in lessons, suggest activities with different key stages, and share whole school ideas to bring it to life. And as always, if you've got strategies that work well in your setting, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from our subscribers and sharing good practice. And if you find this video useful, remember to like, subscribe, and click on that bell so you never miss an update. Black History Month in the UK is held every October, and it's a time to celebrate, raise awareness, and remember. Across schools, this might mean themed assemblies, classroom activities, or displays highlighting Black contributions to British life. But beyond the month itself, an inclusive curriculum ensures every child feels represented and valued in the stories we teach. So what does the UK curriculum say? According to a 2023 YouGov survey, 69% of teachers say the curriculum doesn't go far enough in representing Black British history. Yet we have so many important stories of resistance, resilience, excellence and change right here in the UK that deserve space in our classrooms. In England, the National Curriculum for History gives schools flexibility to go beyond core topics. While there's no statutory requirement to teach Black British history, schools are encouraged to cover the diverse experiences of the people of the UK. Suggested areas include the transatlantic slave trade, the British Empire and its legacies, post-war migration such as the Windrush generation, and the contributions of Black Britons in arts, politics, sport, and activism. Citizenship and PSHE lessons also provide opportunities to explore equality, human rights and historical movements. In Wales, the curriculum for Wales 2022 goes further. It's statutory to embed ethnic minority histories and contributions across subjects, with Black history forming part of the humanities and diverse Wales strands. My Progression is brought to you by Teacher Active, one of the UK's biggest education recruitment agencies. As you may know, My Progression allows you to gain free certificates to help you evidence your CPD. Getting these just got even easier with the new Teacher Active app. As well as managing your CPD, if you're registered with Teacher Active, you can update your availability for supply in an instant. Download the Teacher Active app today from the link in the description. To move from tokenism to transformation, we need to integrate Black history into our teaching in age-appropriate and engaging ways. So here are some examples you could adapt for your key stage. EYFS and Key Stage 1. Read diverse picture books such as Coming to England by Floella Benjamin or Look Up by Nathan Bryan. Explore African and Caribbean patterns in art or songs and dances from different cultures in music and PE. Invite local community members to share migration stories or photos. Key Stage 2. Investigate local Black history such as World War II, service personnel or sports figures with local connections. Create migration timelines from Roman Britain to the present, highlighting African and Caribbean links. Respond to poems like Windrush Child in literacy or create art inspired by Caribbean culture. Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. Research the role of Caribbean RAF pilots and African soldiers in the World Wars. Study Black Tudors to challenge misconceptions about when Black people first lived in Britain. Examine British Empire case studies and their modern legacies. And analyse poetry by John Agard, Grace Nichols or Benjamin Zephaniah in English lessons. These examples are focused on Black history. For more information on how to make your curriculum more inclusive for all, please check out our video on protected characteristics. That's linked in the description below. Schools can mark Black History Month in engaging and meaningful ways that celebrate culture, history and achievement. One approach is to host themed assemblies or invite guest speakers such as Black historians, authors or local community leaders to share their stories and experiences with students. A Black British Heroes Hall of Fame could also be created to display work from pupils of all ages to represent Black British heroes that they learn about in the curriculum. Similarly, an art and photography exhibition could showcase your pupils' work inspired by Black British artists or historical events. Cultural experience days are another powerful tool where students can take part in music, food, art and dance workshops inspired by Caribbean and African traditions, helping them to appreciate the richness of different heritages. We have a video explaining how to be anti-racist in the classroom. This will be useful to add content for not only Black History Month, but to all other areas of the curriculum. Check this video out after watching this one. When pupils learn about history that reflects the diversity of the society they live in, it strengthens inclusion, identity and understanding. It challenges stereotypes, builds empathy and gives all students a fuller, more accurate picture of Britain's past and present. An important part of these activities is highlighting inspiring role models from Black British history and the present day. Figures such as Olaudah Equiano, the 18th century abolitionist whose autobiography helped change attitudes towards slavery, and Mary Prince, the first Black woman to publish a memoir in Britain, show the resilience and courage of early pioneers. More recent voices like Stormzy, not only a music artist but also a philanthropist supporting education and social justice, illustrate the impact of cultural and intellectual leadership today. As well as this, your pupils will get excited about role models in sport and culture, including Marcus Rashford's campaign against child poverty, Sir Lewis Hamilton's influence as a trailblazer in Formula One, and Benjamin Zephaniah's poetry and activism show students that leadership and excellence come in many forms. By learning about and celebrating these individuals, students see how Black Britons have shaped history and continue to shape the present. Role models help young people to recognise that success, resilience and leadership are possible regardless of background, whilst also encouraging empathy, respect and ambition. Highlighting these figures in school activities not only honours their achievements, but also empowers the next generation to follow their own paths with confidence and pride. Teaching Black history isn't about ticking a box. But making sure that every child sees themselves and each other throughout the curriculum, both in the stories that we tell and the content they learn. You don't have to overhaul your whole curriculum overnight. Start with one book, one lesson, or one project and build from there. Black history is part of British history, yet for too long the stories, achievements and lived experiences of Black people in Britain have been underrepresented in our national narrative. There are over 303,000 Black pupils in England alone. Therefore, it's essential that they are represented within the curriculum. If this video helped you reflect or gave you ideas to bring into your classroom, please like, subscribe and share with your colleagues. Let's keep making education representative, inclusive and empowering for every learner. I've been Natalie from My Progression, and let's keep your career in motion.